The ice doesn't groan a warning like in the movies. It's a sound like a gunshot under your boots. And then the world drops out from under you into water cold enough to stop a thought halfway through. You have about 60 seconds before your own body decides how this ends. Not 60 seconds of grace. 60 seconds of war with your own nervous system, while the water sits there completely patient, waiting to see which one of you wins. Everyone pictures this death as slow. The long freeze, hypothermia creeping in over an hour, warmth fading, you get sleepy, it gets quiet. That picture is almost comforting, and it is exactly what kills people, because it tells you the clock is generous. It isn't. The thing that takes most people happens in the first breath, while they are still wide awake, while their hands still work, while they can still see perfectly clearly through the water above them. They just can't stop inhaling it. Here is what happens to your body the instant it hits cold water. Cold shock response. Sudden immersion punches an involuntary gasp out of you, 1 to 2 liters of air in one reflexive heave. Then a full minute of hyperventilation you cannot override, no matter how calm you think you are. Your brainstem takes the wheel. You are a passenger. If your head is underwater for that gasp, you breathe water. You drown in the first 10 seconds, clear-headed and strong. That is not hypothermia. That is just physics. If your head stays above, the hyperventilation continues, your heart rate spikes, your blood pressure climbs. People have cardiac events in the water who were perfectly healthy on the bank. Then comes the third thing, cold incapacitation. Your blood vessels clamp hard to protect your core. The muscles in your forearms and hands stop receiving the blood they need to function. Within a few minutes, your hands simply stop answering you. Not from cold, from design. Your body is trying to save your organs, and it is willing to sacrifice your grip to do it. Cold water physiologists have a rule for all of this, the rule that runs this entire video. 1 minute to get your breathing under control. 10 minutes of useful movement before your muscles give out. About 1 hour before the cold stops your heart entirely. That is your whole budget. That is the clock, on screen right now so you don't forget it. You go through, everything in you says thrash and claw. Your arms pinwheel. Your legs kick for something solid. Your whole nervous system is screaming upward. Push, now, surface, now. Don't. Not because thrashing won't work, but because it will spend resources you cannot replace. Every frantic stroke burns the 10 minutes you need in minute 2. And the gasp is already happening. Your body already doing the one thing it was told not to do. Your only job right now, get your mouth above the surface. Just that. Ride it. Do not inhale the water. Let the cold hit and let the shock do what it does. The clock has started. The most counterintuitive minute of your life. Stop fighting. Not the water, the panic. You find the edge of the hole you came through because you broke it and you know where it is. Get both arms up onto the ice surface. Do not try to pull yourself out yet. Just stabilize. Keep your head up. The hyperventilation is still running. It will run for a full minute. Your only job is to let it burn out without spending your body in the process. Breathe as deliberately as you can through it. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Slower, slower. Not because you're calm, because you're spending your 1 minute the right way. Panic here buys you nothing. It spends the 10 minutes you need next. The clock ticks to 1 minute. The hyperventilation starts to fade. You're still in the water, still shocked, still in serious danger. But you're through the first gate. Here is where the plan breaks for most people. You reach for the ice edge. You try to grip it, and your hands don't close. They are there, you can see them. But the signal from your brain arrives at fingers that have already been cut off. They curl into something like claws, stiff and unreliable. And the ice surface is wet and flat, nothing to grab. and your wet skin freezes to it on contact and tears away when you pull. This is why people reach the edge and slide back in. This is why the $10 thing that most people don't own matters more than almost any other piece of gear you could buy. A pair of ice picks on a cord around your neck. You don't hold them. You jam them into the surface and they bite where your hands can't. The cord means you can't drop them, even when your grip is gone. Most people who fall through ice in winter aren't carrying any. Most people haven't thought about this once in their life. Most people are using their hands right now. If you're one of them, you need the technique. The key insight, the one that is not obvious, turn back toward the hole. The ice you came in through already held your weight once today. The ice in any other direction is a guess. You don't make new guesses right now. You go back the way you broke through. Kick your legs up and out behind you, flat, horizontal. You're not trying to muscle your way out with your arms. You're trying to swim your body up onto the ice surface, like you're climbing onto a surfboard. Chest first, torso first, then hips, then legs. The moment your torso is on the ice, stop pulling. Start rolling, away from the hole perpendicular to the direction you came from. Because standing up concentrates your weight in one spot, and the ice is thin, and you already know what thin ice does. Roll. Keep rolling. Get your weight spread as far from the hole as you can before you try to stand. 20 feet, 30. The direction where the ice held you before. Now crawl, not walk, toward shore. You are out. You are not safe. Afterdrop. Cold blood from your limbs. Blood that has been sitting in your arms and legs doing nothing while your core hoarded warmth. That blood starts returning to your heart the moment you stop moving hard. It arrives cold. Your core temperature, which has been managing fine, suddenly takes a hit from the inside. People have made it out of the water, walked to a car, sat down, and died. Move slowly. Get out of the wind. Get your wet clothes off if you can, but do it in shelter. Re-warm gradually, not with a blast of heat. Warm the core first, not the hands. No alcohol, no hot shower that will rush blood to the skin before the core is stable. If you are with someone, this is the moment you go for help. If you are alone, this is the moment you move with real urgency toward warmth, but without the exertion that will send more cold blood to your heart. You survived the water. Do not lose to the bank. Here is what those 60 seconds were really about. It was never the cold that was going to kill you in that first minute. It was the breath, the gasp, the panic, the thrash. The water gave you a full hour, and your own nervous system tried to spend the whole thing in 60 seconds. Most people who die in cold water drown early. Awake, clear-headed, hands still working, not frozen. Rushed. The cold was patient. It had an hour. Your body had 60 seconds of patience, and it burned them. The ones who survive are not stronger or more athletic. They are the ones who, in the worst moment of their life, did the thing that feels completely wrong. They stopped. They held the edge. They waited for the hyperventilation to pass. Then they moved with the few minutes they had left. The 1-10-1 rule is not a survival tip. It is a description of exactly how much time you have if you use it correctly, and how quickly you can throw it away if you don't. The gunshot sound again. The boots on gray ice. The sky going white. The cold is patient. Your body is not. That is the whole thing. Tell me in the comments. And the disaster that arrives on a perfectly clear afternoon, where the sky itself decides who gets hit and where to hide? No ice, no water, no warning at all. That one is next.